Brothers and sisters, have you ever had a dream? That strong desire to pursue something, but find yourself not being enough, not talented enough? Let me share with you a story. I grew up being super duper shy. It scares me whenever I have to speak in front of other people. I remember when I was little, I was asked to audition for a commercial, but I never uttered a word. Then, growing up, I was a performer. I did ballet recitals, danced, or performed in skits, mostly with lead roles in front of a crowd during parties. So, I realized I may be shy, but when I practice or when I am prepared, I can actually do it. Fast forward to 2003 when I started my spiritual journey in a community setting. I've always had that deep admiration towards people who can speak in front. Since then, I had that desire in me to someday be someone who proclaims with deep passion and overflowing wisdom. But the question remains, how? Mahiyain nga ako. So in hindsight, I now appreciate why he sent me into a Benedictine institution in high school whose motto is Ora et Labora, prayer and work. I had a literal interpretation back then, so I just pursued my spiritual growth in a community, handling the youth and then eventually the singles. But mind you, brothers and sisters, it wasn't all butterflies and lilies. Nung nagpa-obstacle siguro si Lord, hindi niya ako binigyan ng memo na exempted ako. Victories were achieved through deep pruning. So today, I would like to share with you two things. One is to pray. And to pray until something happens. Push lang ng push mga kapatid. Let's keep immersing ourselves in deep prayer and listening. Because in silence, does the Lord speaks His loudest. And number two is to work. Work until evangelization becomes effortless. Your life becomes a testimony of His love, mercy, and compassion. And so, if you remain faithful through prayer and work, get ready to be amazed. He will place opportunities right before you. In my case, it was the preaching course via Herald Institute, which some of the brothers attended the past 3 Saturdays. So, ako yung rose among the brothers. Not only did I learn the basics of preaching, it also awakened that lifelong desire. And you know how it feels, brothers and sisters, when a great opportunity presents itself. You feel more inspired, joy overflows, and it drives you to do more, which I started noticing within my circle. First is through the walk-in regular event that we do in community. So I have a friend who regularly attends, and eventually she shared with me that she started also inviting her friends to join the same program. So you see, brothers and sisters, when joy overflows, you just can't contain it. You want to share it with people dear to you. Another story, a testimony of how the Lord works. A college acquaintance, someone I never even remember having a conversation with, randomly dropping a message. Tonight, I was preparing for my Herald course talk, asking for advice. And guess what? It was so timely because the message of the talk which I was preparing was exactly what she needed. She told me how she felt way lighter after our conversation. So you see, brothers and sisters, there is no limit when it comes to the Lord. And we are actually looking for more heralds of His word, bearers of good news, sources of overflowing joy, and love that really manifests. And so I realized, the moment you allow Him to work in your life, it just keeps getting amazing. Thus, as it is written in Psalm 37 verse 4, "Delight yourself in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart." Brothers and sisters, let's keep pushing. Let's keep immersing ourselves in prayer and works because the Lord is faithful to His promises. Praise God.